Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead, and it's time to start dinner finally. I've been canning all day, so I've been quite busy. So if you can remember, I bought that ham, and I chopped up all that was left over, and so I'm trying to get that used up. So I'm going to make a ham and noodle casserole. So I've got water that I'm waiting to boil. It's just about there, but let's make the other stuff to go with it while we're waiting for that to boil. Actually, it's boiling now. So let's add our egg noodles to that. I haven't made a great big casserole in a bit, so there'll be leftovers. Which is okay. Jack's home. Jimmy's home. I'm sure we can figure out something to use with it. So I'm going to follow this recipe, but not quite all the way, but you guys will see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use some cream of chicken soup. And of course, it never comes out for me, ever. Well, it does once in a while, but not very often. Alright, so we have our cream of chicken soup. And it says to use a 1/3 cup of milk. I'm just going to add my own. Like that. And a cup of sour cream, which I've never done that. But you know what? It might be really good. Who knows? It could be amazing. Now I got to figure out more recipes that I want to make with canning. I have a couple ideas, but not everything. I figure it's that time of year, we might as well get the canning done. Alright, so a cup of sour cream, which I've never added to my noodle casseroles, but we're going to try it and see how we like it. What's the worst thing? We don't like it? That's the worst thing that can happen. Alright. And then it says to use a teaspoon of dried parsley. So I'm just going to use a couple little pinches of it. And then we're going to start to whisk that together. I like to use my glass bowl once in a while because then you guys can see what we're doing. If I need to add more milk or anything to it, I can do that as well. In fact, I might add just a little bit more milk anyway. It's nice to follow recipes, but then at the same time, it's nice to make it your own and do what you think is going to be best. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt, not too much. And we're going to add some pepper to that. I like adding more pepper to it. There we go. Now, we're going to take a 12-ounce bag of mixed vegetables, and we're going to add that in there. Let's stir our noodles. Alrighty. Then it says 3 cups of ham. I'm going to think that a handful is a cup. How's that? I need to save some for a recipe that me and Tom are going to do together, so don't want to use it all up. And let's get that all mixed in with it. Look at that. That looked delicious. Alright, now it calls for 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese to be on the inside. We're going to call that good too. And some Parmesan cheese. And we're going to get all that mixed into it. This is going to be delicious, I can just tell. And it's using stuff up that needs to get used up. That's always a good thing. Tom likes it when I get stuff out of the freezer. Piece of ham off there. Alright, I'm going to get these noodles finished up and then I'll be back and we're going to get this put together. Alright, the noodles are done. So now I'm going to mix everything in with them. I like tuna fish casserole, so I figured I'd like this too. And I love mixed vegetables because it has a little bit of everything in there. And I thought with the sour cream, that might add a little bit of flavor to it too. Live and learn, we'll see. Somehow I got these little noodles and I just don't like them as well. They say they're wide, but they're not. Like, I like the wider ones. And it seemed like they had a lot of starch in them, so I rinsed them off really good before I put them in my bowl. And I cooled them down a little bit so we didn't put the real hot right up against everything that was cold. I don't know that that matters because it's just going in the oven anyway, but it just seems right. Alright, so now I'm going to pour this into my 9x13 pan. Make sure we get all that yummy goodness out of there. There we go. And we're going to spread that out. Well, I wouldn't want the pan to be any smaller, that's for sure. That might not be a good thing. So then you're supposed to take the rest of that mozzarella cheese. Move it a little bit closer. There. Maybe this new tripod will work. Who knows? Trying to get used to it. It's just really weird because the handle sticks up in the air. It's kind of weird. But you know what? That's okay. Alrighty. Then what I thought what I'd do is different is I do have some of these, it's the Italian panko breadcrumbs. I do have some of those to use up. So I thought, why not put some of that on top to give it a little bit of a crisp. Didn't mean to put that much in one spot, but that's alright. Then I can use up the rest of that one. Alrighty. Make it what we want, right? So I'm going to put this in the oven. I've got my oven at 350. And I want everything to get heated up. And I would like that top to get a little bit crispy. And get everything melted. So, let's see if me making those additions makes it gross or, or if it makes it good. Who knows, you know, until you try it. So, I'll be back when it's done. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
Late night tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Got caught in a really bad accident?
Yeah, I truck burnt to a crisp.
That's not good.
Fortunately, the driver got out, so.
That's a good thing. All right, well, there's dinner. It is ham casserole, something like tuna fish casserole, except for it's ham.
He wasn't going anywhere today.
No. Courtney got a chip in her windshield. What do you think?
This is good.
I think it's delicious. And we're using up that ham.
Mm-hmm.
And I got mixed vegetables out of the freezer for you.
Yeah.
You like when I get stuff out of the freezer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think you...
room for others, though.
Yeah, makes room for other stuff. Yeah, I'm going shopping again the 19th, so got to make some room. All right, well, we're going to let this hungry man eat. He's had a long day. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a wonderful night.